Hi guys, hello darlings, good morning to everyone. If you wanna know how to make this mini album, stay tuned for more. Upon a time, I wrote a love song for you. Hello guys, this mini album is very unique to itself. It has a twine closure, and it opens up like this, and it has gatefold on it. See that? It's gatefold mini album, and the reason why it's unique to itself, because take a look at the side. The first one that we have is a flat fold, then there's a raised one right here, and then the third one is much bigger raise to accommodate this little pocket right here that we have, and that's where the twine closure goes to keep everything in place. So if let's make this album right now, and we will have our tutorial for this day. Okay, since we're gonna be working on 8.5 by 11 paper, I'm going to really emphasize is to save your scraps, because you might never know if you can use it again or other projects. But this one I made it the other day, and the rest of the paper that I've cut from the 8.5 by 11 paper pack sheets is gonna be used for this project that we're gonna do now. So so this is 8.5 by 11 paper that I have printed with my own designs, and we're gonna need a cardstock and pattern paper, cardstock, chipboard, cardstock pattern paper, chipboard like this, any kind of ephemera or little bits and pieces like this, you know, that you have cut as your design, or you have made, or you have drawn. Yes, it's very easy and simple project. And we're gonna need our scoring board, and also our paper trimmer, and some glue at that, and a twine. So that's what we're gonna be needing. So let's start. So what we have here is an 8.5 by 11 pattern paper. We're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna take our chipboard pieces. This sized, the first one is sized, they're all 3.5 in width, and the first one in length is 6 by 3.5. The second one is 0.75 by 3.5, and the last one is 2 inches by 3.5. Sorry, 3.5. So this is 6 by 3.5, 0.75 by 3.5, and 2 by 3.5. So we're gonna place them here like so. Yes, we're gonna place them here, here, and here. So what we're gonna do now is glue this together, and we're good to go. We're good to go. Gluing this together with this. paper that we have here. Paper that we have here. So yeah. So how is everybody's day doing today so far? I hope everybody's well. Nobody gets sick with this change of weather. Hopefully. Because it always has something to do with the weather sometimes. People get sick. So we're gonna paste it as much as we can with an indentation on each of the pieces, like a 1/18 of an inch indentation. So we are going to cut it. We're going to cut the other half of this, but leave a margin. Leave a margin on this side, just like this one. And save this one for later use. I'm gonna use that later. We're not gonna worry if this is gonna be straight or not because it's gonna be covered anyways, so yeah, can't worry about that too much. So now we are going to cut this part just like you're doing a book cover. Leave a small piece right here so that we can close it up, close the corners up too. Leave a small piece of paper there. Okay. We can glue this together. Like so. And we can do it like that. So we have something like this. So we're gonna cover this up with the paper. With a paper. Let me see if I can cover it. Oh yeah, we can cover it with this. Let me cut this first to straighten it out. And we can see if we can cover it with that. Oh, that's easy peasy. See? You might never know when to use your scraps. So just be careful and not throwing them away. Careful not to throw them away. Careful not to throw them away. Okay, so dead on, right there. We are going to install this thing, but first we are going to make sure that the fold is right within. Yeah, okay. We'll glue this together. Sorry, my hair's on the way. It's gonna glue with it. Yeah, see? There's hair everywhere. There's hair everywhere. Okay, now that we got that, so we have our little pocket here for that closure. So we are going to be having our last thing that we have to do is cover this up for the twine binding that we're gonna have. So yeah, let me see. A little bit less. Okay. We are going to be putting the twine on the 6-inch, the biggest one. This one right here, we're going to put it halfway, not halfway, but right here, so that it can cover it up. You can tie it around this as long as it reaches. Let me see, you can zoom in. As long as it reaches here, you paste it here on the 6-inch of the piece, and then you fold it, and then you make sure that it's within reach for the flap of the 2-inch piece. Okay, if that makes sense. 6-inch, you put the twine here so that it will reach the 2-inch piece that is folded towards it. Okay. Towards that we got that, we have accommodated that, we are going to put our pieces together. We're going to put our pieces together. So set that aside first. Let me talk to you about this thing because I don't have an inches. I'm so sorry, you guys. The lawn man is outside. Forgive that noise. So I don't have a scoring board that is inches in measurement. So I have millimeters. So I eyeballed this. The reason why I'm gonna talk to you about this separately because of that. So what the easiest way that I did to accommodate this gatefold to be in the center was because since our measurement is 3.5 in width on the middle of this, so that's what I did. I find the center and measure 3.5 across in the center, and then just added these two raise fold and then fold it in like that, so it will be easier. So I think if you have a dilemma like me that I had a millimeter measurement, so that's the process that I did with this. I just eyeballed everything and measure from the middle, and then the indentation fold, the raise fold, and then fold it in the middle, towards the middle of the flaps. So I started from the middle outward, the measurement. So the measurements are, for the first one, you will need this part right here. This part right here, you will need this part right here is 6 inches by 3.5 or smaller. These are just approximate. 3.5, 3.5 and 3.5, because since our width of this thing is 3.5 all throughout the measurements. And then the indentations for the first one is 0.25, the fold between the 3.5 middle fold, so that we can make a gatefold. The raise fold is 0.25, and the last raise fold for this is still 3.5 measurements on the gatefold, but the last the indentation, the raise fold is 0.5 on the smaller piece. So this is 5 inches in length. The next one is 4 inches in length, and then the last one is 3 inches in length. So see that? 3.5 with flat fold. Okay, then this one is 3.5 in the middle with 0.25 raise fold, and the last one is 3.5 in the middle with 0.5 fold. But these are all, but this is the 5 inches width, 4 inches length, with 5 inches length, 4 inches length, and 3 inches length. It gets smaller, and the raise, as the raise fold is getting bigger, it gets shorter and shorter, because that's what we're gonna, is a cascading fold, gatefold mini album. So yeah, we are going to assemble these now. We're going to assemble these now. I'm gonna leave the diagram at the end of this video so you can understand what I mean by those folds and how to do it. Illustration, the diagram, yeah. Okay, so we are going to be... Uh-oh. This one belongs here. Okay. So we are going to be, before that, I'm gonna install little bits and bobs with this because it has to be installed before we put it all together, because it's a tag that I would love to put on here, like a flip out tag. So I would love to put it there. There, so we are going to where's my quarter puncher? I lost it again. Woo woo. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Okay. We paste it like that. Now that we got that, so we have a flip old tag. Isn't that cute? Let me erase these things right here first, so that we won't have to deal with that later. So we have this one right here. It's intact now. So we are going to put this on here and attach it. So that would be the next step to do. So yeah, and then to decorate it later after this. So I'm gonna install this tape and I'll be right back. This is so cool. Ah, we got our mini album. So we are going to decorate it now. Stay with me more. Stay with me more moments. Yeah, so we have this tuck in tag here. So we are going to probably gonna put this one right here. Let me cut this one first. This one. Make it a little bit smaller. Maybe a round corner puncher would do fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. We can actually paste this here. Paste this here. So, something like that. Something like that. Okay, good. And we can also decorate the outsides of these flaps and the inside too. So I'm gonna start with the smaller one. Let me see if I can get something. Maybe decorate the insides first. Okay. Maybe we can decorate the insides first. So we are going to kinda these are scraps from my papers, guys, so we are going to So I'm going to kind of I'm gonna put it here like a pocket. I found not miss pocket for this. Like a pocket. Okay. And I'm gonna put it here. Pocket, perhaps. Pocket. Okay. Then we got that. So the next step is this flap right here. With this one, so I'm gonna eyeball it. Second. So there. Decorating these. Maybe I can what was that? The if I can find it, my glue dots. Glue dots. No. I'm gonna find it right now. Maybe I can just put it here. Okay, that's good. And I have this letters that I have letters. Yeah, it is letters. A little ephemera book. So I'm gonna pick something here that's probably gonna resonate with this. Okay, let me pick this one. Okay, ephemera piece. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here with this. Ephemera piece. Maybe I can cut it and put it here. So that's what it is. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that effect, you guys. That is so pretty. Oh, I'm not gonna cover that. Okay, now that we got those things under control, we're gonna move on to this one. Yes. For this one, I'm probably gonna put some flowers on this. Flowers on the memories. Memories and the flowers. Okay. Memories on the flowers. Okay. There we go. We have that now. So you can see how it is to decorate these things. I think I'm gonna put this one here. This one here. Then I think I'm gonna just put a little bit here. Coffee. A little bit here. Just a tad bit. And then ooh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna put this here with the book. So now that we got these things under control, it's so cute. It's so cute, you guys. Look at this, a mini album. So I'm gonna I'll show you from the entrance to the last bits of it. So I'm gonna tie it around and let you see how this thing looks like when you open it. We're done for the tutorial, by the way, but yes, I'm gonna tie it and let you see how this thing would work. This thing works. Okay, so we have a closure here. We have a twine closure. So you open up the twine closure. I think this is a very, very good mini album. And you open it, right? And this is the first one that you see. This pretty yellow color. And you open it. It has a pocket for a tag pocket, like a writing journaling card, and This one's empty. So, and then the second one, you have orange, and this one is like the pretty. I love this thing. It's so cool. The letter ephemera, and the orange and the coffee. And then this one is just it has a tag flip out. And this one has ephemeras or embellishments on it. So yeah, and you can put some photos in here or journaling cards or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with the outcome of this, you guys. It's so pretty. So that's a tutorial for today. Maybe this coming Sunday I'm gonna have another one. So please bear with me as I brainstorm more awesome tutorials like this for you guys to have and craft with. So until next time, bye darling. See you in the next scene. Bye.